Ladies and gents, welcome to another video from the Macho Man Asian Robot. Now I know I'm not in the costume, but don't worry, I'll make a return soon enough. For now though, I gotta tell you, I'm gonna showcase a build that somebody asked me for. Alright, so somebody actually asked me to make a, I know y'all love the transition. Somebody asked me to make a Thrax Sword build. I figured I would. And I figured I would go ham with it. So just to showcase what is actually done here, I started out with the Void Bane, which is obviously the Thrax Sword. Okay. We have a Berserker cell and a Parasitic cell in here. Okay. Avenging Overdrive is going to be a special, standard. Recursive Hilt will be your mod, standard. Rift Stalker, Stalker Strike will be your bond. Okay. Random person sending me friend requests again. Iceborne will be your Omnis cell. Okay. Skarn's Defiance will be your Lantern with an energized cell. You've got your Volcanic Helm from the Charog, sturdy cell. Boreal Resolve, Parasitic cell. Boreal Might with a Rage cell. And last but not least, you've got your Boreal March with a Berserker cell. Okay, so this armor overall is slightly skewed towards ice. So you will take extra damage from fire creatures, please remember that. But it's got some pretty swankalicious abilities to keep you alive. So, oh wait, sorry. Let me do the perk summary. Almost forgot. I haven't shot a build video in like a day and already I've forgotten my process. My bad. Okay, perk summary. +6 Berserker, -300 max health, but after dealing damage, you gain 3.5% damage for 3 seconds, stacks 10 times. You'll have 35% with this. Parasitic, 35% of your damage is delayed. And yes, we're going +6 on this one. +6 Rage, every time you take damage, you deal 20% more. Sturdy, +6 as usual. No stagger on 5-second cooldown. +6 Tenacious, now you've only got 900 hit points with this, so that's only an 18% damage increase. Still, it's useful. Assassin's Frenzy, when you break apart, and Energize to charge your sword faster. Now, with the Thrax Sword, I like to go with the no stagger style. Why? Because the Thrax Sword thrives on constantly attacking. And that's where this is going to shine. So we're going to go to a place. Let's go to the very limit of our sword stuff. Okay, we'll also have a disadvantage here, which is important. We'll go on a private hunt. And for those of you that don't want to see the showcase, you can feel free to like, share, and subscribe right here, right now. Don't forget to drop a tip via the link in the description of the video if you want to support me, because don't forget, I'm not paid by anyone. You guys pay me. So you can drop a tip via the link in the description of the video. You can also send super thanks via YouTube if you enjoy my stuff, or you can purchase Asian Robot merchandise, once again, via my shop link in the description of my video. All right, we are now going into combat. Are you ready? Are you ready for this shenanigans? Because I'm about to show you how this thing rocks. Also, my allergies are activated as hell, so if I have to blow my nose like right now, forgive me. May the Lord rest my soul. My nose is so... Oh, terrible. For YouTube purposes, this is an inhaler. Okay. Anti-allergy. Okay, here we go. Now, let me show you how this works. We'll just go find some random creature and beat it up. Now again, you might be thinking, man, only 900 hit points, man. Oh my god. But it's not too bad. Legit. Watch this. Come on, you punk. Get over here. As you can see, the damage reduction is very high on this build. You're pretty much made of stone, so that can be pretty helpful. But the other side is that a weapon like the sword is just not suited for fighting against an Embermane. Wow. Screw you, Embermane. You little jackass. I hate you with all my heart, just so you know. I really do. You are everything that is wrong in the world. I curse the day that I encountered you in your ilk. I'll tell you, the sword does best against an opponent where you can continuously combo. Sadly, Embermane is not one of them. He's just an annoying ass punk. But if you recall from my hammer video, this same problem occurred with other weapons facing off against the Embermane. And the reason is plain and simple. Embermane, the Spore Struck Embermane has very few boot frames, and when they come, they are irregular. So a lot of people don't get to prepare as nicely for them. But that's okay, because once you get into your groove, things will die fairly fast. See how that's working? And once you get your Assassin Frenzy too, that helps a tremendous boatload. Just make good use of your lantern and you will get him down. Okay, keep in mind that we're also about 6 levels underleveled for this, so that's why he's taking so long to kill. Under normal circumstances, he's not too bad. Because that's a level 16 4-star Spore Struck versus me at level 10. But this should also kind of prove to you that this build really works, because you're doing this at level 10 and you've got no fear of death. Your fear of death is minimalistic. This is where I'd say make heavy use of your lantern and all other helpful things. Because this Spore Struck Embermane is a gigantic dick. Are you seeing how much of a dick he is? Because this is legit how it would feel. Now, of course, combat showcases, I always say, we do it in such an extreme manner because I'm showing you what is the maximum limit that you can handle as a fighter. Okay, I'm not trying to show you how to do things in the fastest manner. If you want to do it in the fastest manner, you should only be fighting behemoths up to 2 levels higher. That is the most efficient form of leveling, because that way you're doing as much damage as the behemoths can take, and your time to kill is very short. So for the amount of XP you get, that is actually the most efficient. 2 to 3 levels higher is perfect. When you're dealing with stuff that's way too many levels higher, it can be a problem. But again, we're here to showcase the effectiveness of the build, and so that's exactly what we're gonna do. Once again, doing this here with this Shadow Touch Drass, you can see that we pretty much were energized straight away. We're going in hard against this level 14 Shadow Touch Drask, and it might be cool to remember that they are also what was it? They are also elementally strong against this blade, because this is a Thrax Sword. But again, you wanted a Thrax Sword, so here we go. Use your teleports frequently, because it cools down fairly fast anyway. Much like the what you call it? The Malhurions. Yes, that's right. All the slowness of the brain today. But it doesn't matter. Do you see the comfort in being able to attack continuously? Because that, to me, is one of the most comfortable feelings. Attack continuously with no repercussions whatsoever. Just keep attacking as much as you feel like. Okay, maintain your combat bonuses and whatnot. Okay, and it's dead. Okay, does that help you, you know, sort of see where we're coming from and how this works? Because that is what is ideal. That is how all this in general works well to ensure that you dish out some of the best damage. Let's do one more, just so you can see the efficiency of the build. I mean, I'm sure you can already see it by now, but a little longer shouldn't be a problem, right? Level 16 Koshai, perfect. This is the perfect showcase of the build's abilities. Now keep in mind that because of the severe damage reduction on this build, that only goes higher the more your health goes down. Having 900 hit points is not a problem. Now, it's also something that works particularly well due to, I'll say it again, due to the fact that you've got sturdy. So this is one of those like continuously attacking style builds that I'm sure many individuals will enjoy. Okay. I'll just use my dash to close the distance. Again, you don't have to think too hard about what is being dealt out there. Just do your own thing. Go ham. Go crazy. Now, this build's damage is a tad lower. I have to say, it is a tad lower than what you would normally expect. And the reason being because you have so many defensive cells. Like, you have to get your sturdy to +6 as well as parasitic to +6. But it does have the advantage that in a continuous attacking situation, you're doing pretty okay. And you do have plenty of healing from the parasitic and your iceborne itself, so you don't have to worry too much about that. And your lantern as well, not only does it dish out pretty incredible damage, it helps you to offset a lot of the pain. Putting it plain and simply, it helps you to offset a lot of the pain. So the sword, because of the way the special works, gains a lot of extra DPS on this one, so it's pretty good. You might also be wondering why I chose Avenging over Valiant, especially since we're just attacking continuously. You can use Valiant if you like. It's just that I find Avenging better in case, like, you want to parry in some situations, you can. And it also helps you up your DPS, alright? So I wasn't really showing any of that gameplay because it's morning and I'm not keen on sweating, but there you go. Alright, so ladies and gents, that is the Thrax Sword that you requested. Okay? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and if you feel like it, you can drop a tip via the link in the description of the video if you want to support my content. Remember, you guys are the only ones that pay me. I'm independent. Alright? And if you'd like to, you can also send super thanks on YouTube or purchase Asian Robot merchandise from my shop. The link is in the description of the video. Alright? Thank you very much. Let's move over to the thank you scene. Thank you to August Top Tippers, Bravo7910, Kasi Marie, Krampus Reborn, Reese Mark 4, Lewis Grave, FNX Killer 43, Limitsuki PC, Zavi Uzumaki, and Blueberries, whom I haven't had the time to add in. I'm so sorry about that. I will as soon as possible. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.